Our weakness allows people to see God's strength more clearly. Yeah, it does seem to be a pattern of scripture that God intentionally works with weaker people who make mistakes so that when something miraculous happens, when God's power, including the power of the gospel, is revealed, that the person doesn't get the credit, that people aren't distracted by their amazing giftedness to say, wow, that person is almost divine in the way that, no, we say, God is so good because he even worked with that person. Just think about the 12 disciples that Jesus chose to build his church on. It doesn't seem like they have any particular education or strength, and they do have significant flaws. In fact, at some point, God says, I actually do need somebody educated to be a part of my early foundation of the church, somebody who knows the scriptures well and who can write theology. I'm going to choose the Apostle Paul. He's got a zealous heart. Now, he's been sinful. He's been murdering Christians, but I'm going to convert him and use him. And Paul is a powerhouse. He is one of the greatest philosophers, theologians to have ever lived. But because of that, it's also possible that Paul could be a distraction. People could start to think, wow, this is the church of Paul, not the church of Christ. And so God has to actually intentionally weaken Paul in some way so that he can't steal all the attention, get all the glory, and actually confuse people and divert their attention from where it should be. So in 2 Corinthians chapter 12, we read that God intentionally weakens Paul by giving him a thorn in his flesh. Now that's a metaphor for something we don't know what it is, probably good that we don't. But somehow God weakens Paul so that Paul can say, when I'm weak, then I am strong, because his grace is sufficient for me.